So welcome to AI TV. Today we're broadcasting live from Cape Town, and it's a real pleasure to introduce Thabo from ABI, a Cape Town-based startup with its origins in UCT, all young entrepreneurs who've started at university. So welcome to AI TV, Thabo. Tell us a little bit about your business and what you guys do.
Hello to everyone, and I appreciate the opportunity to actually present ABI.
Thanks very much.
And it's been 2 years down the line. We've been focusing on mixed reality, artificial intelligence, and deeper into computer vision. So we have focused on different market segments, such as consumer electronics cameras, and as well as in the consumer of vehicles, fleet management, and as well as in the space of insurance. So it's been a heavy 2 years of heavy research and development, and as university taught us to actually, to learn from research and develop further and iron out and find out actual product that actually can serve the market.
Now, so, I think I came to your campus, UCT, I don't know, I think it was midway through 2018.
Last year,
yeah.
Yes.
And you were showing me some really cool demos. And so in that year and a half, I guess, just over a year and a half now, you've grown as a business. How many people in the company now?
We're a team of 8 right now, and we actually are grown from, I think, 4 people to actually 8 of us, and some of others, they just took different ways, but it's a strong of 8 people.
Yeah, it's 8 people, that's fantastic. So, in terms of the origins of the company, I mean, where were you? Were you undergraduates, postgraduates? What stage were you at university?
When we started, right? When we started, I was undergrad, and Moloti, my co-founder, was actually a graduate from University of Pretoria.
Oh, Pretoria, right.
Yes, and we grown from there. I was undergraduate, and we actually focused more heavily on business, and right now, actually, we just grown from actually being from graduates to actually.
So straight out.
Yep.
Straight out, uni, straight to entrepreneurs, right?
Yep, straight into
wow, that's amazing.
But my co-founder actually worked for some smaller group, but it was 3 months for 3 months or 4 months, and then we just really strictly business. Yeah.
So for people that are new to this sector, you guys have been looking at AR, which is augmented reality,
augmented reality,
VR, virtual reality, AI, artificial intelligence, and also mixed reality.
Yes.
So just explain to the viewers a little bit about, I mean, what is mixed reality? Because that's an interesting space.
Mixed reality is a new future wave of computers where we actually have a perception of 3D augmented reality objects, and now you can actually interact with them in real time. So it's more of actually a transparent space, but you can still have your holograms and interact with them. So it isn't like you augment a body in a surgery, and it's more fun to actually do it in simulation before you do the actual practical work.
So, I think you guys were playing with was it the Oculus?
It was the Windows mixed reality.
Windows.
Yep.
Okay, and is that the technology you're using in your business?
Yes, and then we actually are eyeing out on the new HoloLens 2 that is out, and it's actually for consumers at the moment, and we actually have a leverage as Microsoft startups to actually develop for the Microsoft mixed reality headset HoloLens 2.
So you've joined the Microsoft startup program, is that correct?
Yes.
What has that got a name, that program?
It's actually the Microsoft Startups International, where they actually incubate startups, but they focus on regions in Africa. So they have a Kenya anchor, which actually develops and actually connect with other startups and communicate with them, which is Liquid Telecom. And then
that's the Liquid Telecom, right? Okay.
Yeah. So they're actually helping out the part of Africa through Liquid Telecom and providing resources as well as cloud-based solutions, and as well as opportunities in the market if a startup wants to actually take advantage on any new disruptive market. they're willing to listen and help.
Now, also, I know from talking to Maloti that you've also been playing around with Nvidia and Intel technology as well. Now, I believe they both also run programs that are focused on Africa or African entrepreneurs. So tell us a little bit about how you benefited from those programs.
Let me start off first off with Intel. Intel, they've really been a good provider, supporter, and as well as they have an incubation for startups, as well as entrepreneurs, like solely for entrepreneurs, where they actually look at their skills and give out a grant of actually how well are you competing on this new early access information. So I'm actually under a higher NDA at the moment, but I can just give just a peek brainer, where we actually have to develop Alexa on PC. So now the market of Alexas are no longer there. They are now focused on PCs. Now you can communicate with your Alexa on PC.
Oh, right, okay.
Yeah, and
wow.
you can actually have the more similar feel as the Alexa, but on your PC. And there's so much many, and with actually VR, artificial intelligence, and augmented reality. If someone is interested, they should just go to DevMesh Intel, and then there's a lot of projects that actually
DevMesh
Intel.
And then the Nvidia Inception program, that's also running in Africa. And I think you guys took advantage of that as well. Is that correct?
We were one of the first incubator startups from Nvidia.
Wow.
2017, where we actually entered with our HoloXR project, where we focus on seismic analysis. So we were actually applying mixed reality to the seismic analysis to actually check out the rock, the surface, and how the internals of the rock to actually help in the mines, and that data will actually mean something to the miners.
Okay.
Yeah.
So I mean, so young guys, you've been involved in all these programs which have helped sort of get you going as well.
Yep.
You've got your business out there. What's the plan for 2020? You're 8 people now. What, are you planning to conquer the world next year? What's the plan?
We've been working very hard, as we have spoken since 2018. And throughout that time, we've actually came up with a new product in the market, which is the Bonang.ai visual insurance platform, and where we are actually looking to scale to vehicles and as well as insurance. So this is a connected vehicle network platform of connecting cameras inside the vehicles and actually analyzing the driver as well as the road attributes in real time. And we share this data amongst these vehicles, and it can actually be alert when they're entering a certain area underlying risk, so that they can actually minimize the risk.
Okay.
Yeah, so these connected vehicles, they communicate with each other. Via cameras, we've got actually more data to actually to do different business streams. Yeah.
Wow. So look, I mean, clearly, just to wrap up, I mean, if somebody wanted to get involved with you guys, I mean, clearly you're helping large organizations embrace these new technologies, AR, VR, AI, mixed reality. Yeah. How can they get in contact with you? How can they find out more about you?
You can just go to our website, which is www.4ir-abi.com, and there's a info part where you actually can contact us. You can just send us an email, set up a meeting, and then we can take it from there.
Brilliant. Yep. Well, look, Thabo, many thanks for joining us. I mean, it's great that we're showcasing a startup that's been has its origins in Cape Town, from the university system. Now you're out and doing really well. And hopefully people watching will get in contact if they need the brain power and the solutions that you guys can offer. So thanks very much for joining us.
My pleasure.
Thank you.
Thank you. Cheers.
Cheers.